Hello from Red Catfish.
The mysterious underwater cities. Our oceans are full of secrets. Buried beneath the deep waters lie ruins of fascinating and marvelous, long-forgotten ancient kingdoms. Underwater explorers have discovered mysterious objects of unknown origin, entire rivers and jungles, and even huge canyons. There's a reason that the stories of Atlantis have long captured our imaginations. The idea that an entire city could just vanish beneath the waves is a terrifying thought. And while these lost underwater cities aren't the mythical Atlantis, that's exactly what happened to them. Pavlo-Petri, Greece. In Greece, there is a small village called Pavlo-Petri, where a nearby ancient city dating back 5,000 years resides. It's believed to be the oldest known submerged city in the world. Unlike other underwater ruins, which are incomplete or difficult to verify as actual man-made structures, Pavlo-Petri was incredibly well designed with roads, two-story houses with gardens, temples, a cemetery, and a complex water management system, including channels and water pipes. Historians think Pavlo-Petri might have been destroyed by an earthquake that destroyed the Minoan civilization on Crete around 1000 BCE. The underwater pirate city of Port Royal. The city at the mouth of Kingston Harbor was once a famous base for pirates and privateers. The pirates used Port Royal as a base to raid the treasure ships of the famed Spanish Main. It was struck by a severe earthquake in June 1692. In just a few minutes, 2/3 of the town sank into the sea. 600 people were killed and 3,000 were seriously injured. Another 3,000 people died in the days following the earthquake from injury and disease. DWARKA, Gulf of CAMBAY, India. This ancient city is situated on the extreme west coast of Indian territory. It is an important place in the culture and religious history of India. The remains of what has been described as a huge lost city may force historians and archaeologists to radically reconsider their view of ancient human history. It is believed that due to damage and destruction by the sea, DWARKA has submerged 6 times. It is not known how or why the city sank, but scientists believe the Arabian Sea was 100 meters lower than its current level as recently as 2,000 years ago. YONAGUNI Monument. Submerged stone structures lying just below the waters off Yonaguni-jima are actually the ruins of a Japanese Atlantis, an ancient city sunk by an earthquake about 2,000 years ago. The world's largest recorded tsunami struck Yonaguni-jima in April 1771. But like other stories of sunken cities, Kimura's claims have attracted controversy. Divers discovered the pyramid with staircase-like terraces in 1986. Some scientists have labeled it a rock formation, but Masaki Kimura, a seismology professor, believes that it was built between 2,000 and 3,000 years ago. Lion City, China. This is China's real-life Atlantis. The city has been buried beneath the water for 53 years. In 1959, the Chinese government decided a new hydroelectric power station was required, so it built a man-made lake, submerging Shaicheng under 40 meters of water. This lost underwater city was founded about 1,300 years ago. The city remains undisturbed from the surface at a depth of 26 to 40 meters and has provided scientists and archaeologists a glimpse into what life in ancient China was really like. Many of the intricate stone carvings and guardian lions that were scattered around. Heraclean or Thonis. For centuries, it was thought to be a legend, a city of extraordinary wealth mentioned by Herodias, visited by Helen of Troy and Paris, her lover, but apparently buried under the sea. disappeared beneath the Mediterranean around 1200 years ago and was found during a survey of the Egyptian shore at the beginning of the last decade. Built around its grand temple, the city was crisscrossed with a network of canals, a kind of ancient Egyptian Venice. And its islands were home to small sanctuaries and homes. Once a grand city, today its history is largely obscured, and no one is quite sure how it ended up entirely underwater. The temple under Lake Titicaca. Lake Titicaca is located in the Andes between Bolivia and Peru. It is the largest freshwater lake in South America and is also regarded as the highest navigable lake in the world. Lake Titicaca is said to be the cradle of Peru's ancient civilization. The presence of these civilizations, especially the Incas, can be seen on Lake Titicaca by the ruins they left behind, including a mysterious underwater temple thought to be between 1,000 and 1,500 years old. Today, archaeologists, tourists, historians, and others can visit and explore underwater cities much as they explore ruins or abandoned communities. Every day, more and more underwater cities are giving up their treasures.